Economic Forum through the councils that we organize in the United Arab Emirates, and cybersecurity will be one of the top risks. So cybersecurity is not only a risk now, it's a reality. Risk is when something is coming, now it's already there. So it is amazing the quantity of meetings, the quantity of and not only technology meetings, this is now being lifted to the agenda of board of directors of big corporation CEOs, now that they are realizing that cybersecurity is something that we need to solve. At the same time, cybersecurity is a massive business. It's a $180 billion business ahead of us. And cybersecurity has dimensions which are geopolitical dimensions. Another big subject this week has been the control of the internet. Who will control the internet? Whether the internet will balkanize and become like a private networks in China against the United States, against Europe. So the World Economic Forum is taking a major leadership, and I really congratulate them for that leadership, because it is the unique organization in the world that can bring multi-stakeholders together in an informal process, which is required for the internet. Just for people that don't necessarily understand very well the internet, the internet is actually many things, it's not only one. You have the GSM networks, which is the one we use in our mobile phones, which is controlled by a GSM association. Then you have the internet, which was created by Vinsurf in the United States, which is the backbone, is the hardware backbone, the lines. And then you have the World Wide Web, which was created in Geneva, actually, by Tim Berners-Lee, which is also here in Davos, which is the software we use on daily days to interconnect ourselves. So people are thinking now, we're just going to be the future. The internet has created an amazing value. I mean, we have now 2 billion people connected, something like 6 billion are going to be connected in the years to come. We have something like 800 million devices connected, moving to 50 billion devices by the year 2020. So the consequences of all that are massive. The jurisdiction required and the regulation required to create an open internet and everybody can benefit, both developing and developing countries, is a major game changer. And it is here at the World Economic Forum, in particular here in Davos, where those discussions are happening. So WISeKey is very happy to be part of those discussions. Now we have been involved in those committees, and we bring those substance to our partners. So the idea is that we can give you the best possible advice, we can give you the best possible technology, and we can build with you what we call the Internet of the Future, which will not be done by scientists or technologists, will be done by everybody, and many of them, they are here in this room. So so just to recap, the vision is that WISeKey is a global growth company. We are in a very hot sector, which is cybersecurity. We are growing very fast. We are in a unique environment, which is Davos and the World Economic Forum, not only here in Davos, but also in the regional meeting, which is an excellent location where you can reach out and you can influence and you can educate and you can discuss with leaders of the world. And I think the world needs leadership in this area on technology, because for the time being, and I have been working on the internet for nearly 30 years now, the message is different. I was yesterday, by the way, in a breakfast with Tim Berners-Lee, and I asked him the question, what do you feel when you see people like Mark Zuckerberg and Google making billions of dollars when you didn't make any money, and he invented the web and he only has a foundation? And he told me something very interesting. He said, look, when I developed the World Wide Web, I got inspired by what it was done before on the internet, where also money was not made by the inventors of the internet. And he thinks that those values that he brought to the World Wide Web, they are the only values that could survive in the future. The moment we start to only thinking making money out of the internet and making platforms like Facebook and Google's, which are not compatible, the internet will be destroyed. And those values that they were universal values, where we have to interconnect 7 billion people and trillions of devices, will not be possible. So in that line of values is the values I want to invite you to join us in whatever capacity. It can be by establishing partnerships, by bringing technology, by testing ground of new ideas, by just challenge us and tell us you're not doing the right thing, here's a better way of doing it, just to make sure that we work as a team and that we continue to influence the motto of the World Economic Forum, which is improving the state of the world. So thank you very much for your time, and let's continue talking about ourselves, and I'm sure see you again next year. Thank you very much.
Incredible.